Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving my first impressions slash cast review of Too Hot to Handle. So let's get started. Okay, so the show Too Hot to Handle has been on Netflix for about a week now, so I think you guys have, had enough time to watch it, see how everything turns out, because now it's time to talk about it. So, disclaimer, this might have some spoilers. Okay, so this will definitely have some spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it right now. It's on Netflix. It's not too many episodes. Each episode is an hour though, so but go watch that and then come back and watch this. So my first impressions of the show, I thought the show was gonna be like kind of raunchy, like just anything, because like everybody was young and dumb, but as the show progressed, it kind of did a whole 360. It was more about growth, personal growth, being vulnerable. It turned around for the better. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed the show. So now I'm gonna tell you guys my review of the cast. I'm gonna go from my favorite character to my least favorite character, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. So starting off, okay, so this was not the cutest guy, but he definitely had the best character. So David is number one from the show, and let me tell you why. So David was like, so I feel like he was the most honest, the most genuine when it came to building like intimate relationships, but also like friendships, because what he did for Chiron and Rhonda, he didn't have to do that, right? Like everybody, he didn't know Chiron for a very long time. He didn't have to, step aside and let Chiron continue and grow his relationship with Rhonda. Like he could have very well swooped in, he had a good thing going with Rhonda in the beginning, so like he could have very well been like, nah, like that's mine, blah blah blah. But he took it upon himself to step back and let them work on their relationship, and I thought that was beautiful. I thought that was like really like he just had a really good character throughout the whole entire show. Like he was never with the drama, never on no messy petty stuff. Like definitely 10 out of 10. David, 10 out of 10 the whole entire show. Okay, so my second favorite character was Rhonda. Rhonda was very like, I feel like she was genuine, like she was herself the whole entire show. And even though she had that little rough patch with Chiron and David, like she was still true to herself. She said that she's gonna do what's best for her, and not necessarily hurt anyone's feelings, but just what's best for her and what she's on the show to do. And I feel like she definitely looked the best out of all the other girls on the show. And she did have her little scuffle in the beginning with what's that girl's name, Francesca, but they squashed it, and she was pretty much nice and supportive like to everyone on the show. My next favorite character, Chloe. Oh my goodness, Chloe was so bubbly and just so positive like the whole entire time. Like she didn't have a whole lot of luck in the building relationships department, but she was still positive, like even though she didn't have a whole lot of progress in that, she was able to work on herself still regardless, and like I said, stay positive throughout the whole entire thing. And I think that's like a very good trait to have. And even though she had her ups and downs too, with Francesca, everybody has something with Francesca. She was so positive, and I just love that so much. My fourth favorite character was Chiron. I feel like Chiron had the most growth in the show. He started from the bottom, now he's here. He was vulnerable. He had to air his everything that he was going through with Rhonda, which was a big step for him. And I feel like he did a whole 360 from the beginning of the show when his mind was like really focused on like the physical, to at the end of the show when he was focused on building that bond and growing with Rhonda. I just thought it was so beautiful. So Chiron's definitely my fourth favorite cast member. Number 5, Matthew. Jesus, as they called him on the show. Matthew was cute. Matthew was definitely cute. I liked his personality. He was mellow. He was real chill, which I think brought good vibes to the show. And like, even though he didn't have a whole lot of luck and he decided to leave midway, which, you know, kind of was a bummer. He also did what was best for him and what he felt like he needed to do. I feel like it was never any drama with him. He was like a really good friend to the guys, you know. He's kind of like a he was like the, what was that girl's name? He was like the Nicole of the guys, you know. He was friends with everybody, gave everybody advice, you know, never really had any problems. It was funny how he was trying to investigate and got Lana to, you know, spill Francesca and Hayley's dirty laundry. Like, that was wild. You know, he was determined to figure out what was going on. But yeah, he was just a fun character, fun cast member. Why do I keep calling them characters? Fun person to have on the show. I'm really trying not to be too negative in this video. You know, I'm not trying to drag anyone because these are real people. Yikes. Okay, number 6, Kels. So Kels cracked me up the whole entire show. He was about his money. He was not playing. He was not letting nothing like distract him from that $100,000. And that was just that, you know, like, he was cute. He was a little cocky, you know, but you know, that happens sometimes. But I feel like he was funny. He definitely brought laughs to the show. He was also like, he was a party guy, so like he was friends with everybody on the show. Didn't really have too many issues except with Harry. We'll get into Harry. But no, I feel like Kels was like he was a fine character, you know, nothing really too crazy, but he was about his money. He wasn't, don't mess with Kels. Don't lose him $3,000. No, Kels was not having it. But yeah, he was a great character. I said character again. I need to chill. My next member, cast member, is Nicole. Nicole was like, she was like Matthew. She was like the friend of everybody, you know, didn't really have a whole lot of, I don't even really think she, I'm not gonna say she didn't try because, you know, I wasn't there, but based off what the show was like portraying, she didn't even really try to like get in a relationship. But like, you know, after they said you couldn't really do anything, I guess the show was really just about growth and stuff like that. So, you know, in terms of that, you know, she made great friendships on the show. Like, she was like, her and Chloe were cute besties. Like, it was nice. She was fine. I didn't really know a lot about her, you know. She didn't really, you know, she was just there having a good time. All right, number 8, Francesca. Francesca, man. Francesca, she's really pretty. You know, we'll give her that. She, you know, in the beginning had a relationship with Harry that was going cute, and then they started messing up and losing everybody money, and then he lied on her, and she was over it, which she should have been. You know, I would have been mad too. And then her and Hayley had that little scheme. I was here for the scheme. I was here for it. They was like, yeah, you gotta get him back. I was like, that was smart. Y'all did that, you know? And then y'all got caught because Lana didn't even have to do that. Lana didn't have to do y'all like that. That was dirty. But anyways, but then she went back to Harry. But you know, in their defense, it worked out. It seemed as though it worked out. So I don't know. I don't know. In terms of like, you know, her personality and, you know, I guess, I don't know. She was really quiet when fingers were pointed at her, which probably helped in her defense because I don't really know what she would have said to help her situation. Overall, Francesca definitely brought most of the drama to the show, but if it wasn't drama on the show, it wouldn't have been fun to watch. So me and Francesca are okay. Now, these are my least favorite 2. Hayley, you know, in the beginning it was funny. It was like, ooh, she's a little messy, whatever, that's fine. You know, she was a ride or die for her girl Francesca, which we're here for, you know. But she just took it to the next level and just became a toxic individual on the show. And I know people use the word toxic so much, but it was just a lot of negativity, you know. She wasn't happy for anybody. She wasn't trying to find anything herself. I feel like if she would have went out like Matthew and decided to remove herself, that's one thing. But instead, you know, she had to get kicked off the show, you know, which sucks. I feel like if she would have had a different outlook, things would have turned out better. Even her, I feel like her friendship with Francesca kind of suffered towards before she left. You know, she just really didn't like anyone, and you know, I just don't understand why you would even sign up for a show if you're like gonna be like that. Like, I don't know. And she was from Florida. No shade to Florida, like, you know. Anyways, so now number 10, last but not least, Henry. That's not even his name. Harry. Harry, he lost me when he lied about who initiated it first with him and between him and Francesca. That's where he lost me, because it was a bold-faced lie, and then he lied to her face when like she wasn't there, like she didn't experience it with him, like. And after that, I was just like, he took no responsibility, you know. He did try to grow, but I don't really think there was much growth there. I think the growth was artificial, and I just didn't really enjoy him on the show at all. So yeah, you know, that's my overview, everyone. My overview of the show in general. I enjoyed the show. I feel like the show definitely did what it wanted to do when it came to, you know, trying to get them to grow and think about not just the physical but also the emotional connection. What the show taught me about life and society. So kind of like I stated before, like, it really makes you understand that the physical is not everything, and that you definitely have to build emotional and interpersonal relationships with people, you know. And like, you know, that's really hard for people, you know. Being vulnerable is really hard for some people, and that's understandable, especially like if you've been hurt before, you have your walls up, like that's totally, like, I get that. But like when it comes to things like building those bonds, that's the risk that you take, you know. And I think that was brought out in the show, especially between Chiron and Rhonda. I feel like their relationship definitely like showed those different stages you have to go through, and it worked out for the better, you know, because most people get stuck in the beginning of that stage where there is those disconnects where you don't want to be vulnerable and you don't want to express yourself to someone, and then it just ends there because there's no progress. But I like how Chiron actually took that next step to open up to Rhonda and build that, you know, that lasting bond that helped them progress and move the relationship to the next level. I thought that was beautiful, and I feel like that's what the show was trying to do with all of the, you know, couples that were there and things like that. So that's what I got out of the show. Let me know down in the comments what you got out of the show, who was your favorite character, and thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.